Alright, Will here with Into Mobile. Today we are taking a look at the latest and greatest from RIM, from BlackBerry. Same difference. We're looking here at the BlackBerry Bold 9700, the new Bold, the Bold 2 if you will. This guy's a T-Mobile version. There's going to be an AT&T version. There's a Telus version floating around out there. But for our purposes, we're going to be taking a look at the T-Mo version here. Taking a quick look at the box. Pretty much everything you'd expect to see. We've got the 3G connectivity, Wi-Fi, GPS of course, micro SD card slot, 3.2 megapixel camera, which is upgraded from the original Bold's 2 megapixel camera. Same high-res screen, and of course the Bold's keyboard, the fretted contoured keys, pretty much as good as it gets for QWERTY keyboards in the smartphone market. And one huge difference, if you'll notice, there's no trackball anymore. It is a trackpad. So let's open this baby up and see what we got. Okay, got the Bold right here. Not sure why they didn't go specifically with the Bold 2 moniker. There was the Storm 2, the Curve 2, but no Bold 2. They're calling it the Bold 9700. Not sure why, but it looks a lot like the original Bold, feels a lot like the original Bold. It is slimmer, so that's cool. There's the soft touch accents, the buttons, the volume control buttons, the camera shutter button, soft button right there. Let's just take this stuff off. Give you a better look. The back is a little updated. It's not all that faux leather texture, which is actually pretty cool. More refined, more limited to just this back portion right here. Now, I get the feeling that there is no battery in here, so what we're going to do is take a look at what else comes in the box. Let's see. Probably pretty standard issue equipment. This looks like the charger. You get the wall charger, plugs into a micro USB port, now standard, plugs into the wall. Okay, we got that. We got the USB cable. Again, micro USB port isn't just for charging, it's also for data, which is what we got there. If it gets into focus, you can see right there. And got a holster here, a little hip holster. This will not see any use from me. There are people out there that like the hip holster. I say please stop using it. Not a very good look for anybody. And of course, the headset, stereo. It's got the microphone for wired headset use, and it's a 3.5mm jack. Why would they do that? Because there's actually a 3.5mm jack right there. Genius. Okay. Anyway, the last thing we got in here is the battery, and that's what we're looking for. So let's pop that guy in there. And looks like it's about to be booted up. We're going to turn him on. And that, gonna have to wait for it to boot up here. Okay, so there we go, booted up, and of course on T-Mobile. Little welcome screen there, verifying security software. We're not gonna go through the wizard right now. Okay. We are gonna tell it its Pacific time. Okay, so here we have fully booted up the RIM Research in Motion's new BlackBerry Bold 9700. Let's get out of this screen real quick. And okay, so let's take a quick look at the hardware. We've already talked about the revised back, less faux leather, still nice and elegant. You do have the flash there. That's cool. The 3.2 megapixel camera, the chrome accents around. The buttons up here are cool. So the The silent toggle, the standby mode toggle, it's actually flush mounted as well as the lock button, flush mounted. Just click down to lock and unlock. Very cool. They're not easily actuated, so I can see why they would put these up here. They're not buttons you're going to want to accidentally press, but they are pretty accessible. And we have the keyboard contoured, and we have the frets here that help give you a good feel for where the keys are. The separation is good. The contours are very, very helpful. Really good tactile response when you're typing. The click is just right. The travel is perfect. Can't really say too many good things about the Bold keyboard. Okay, so anyway, we got the 3.5mm headphone jack, standard headphone jack for any headphone you own. Micro USB port right there. Got the soft touch finish buttons. Soft touch here, volume control rockers here, again soft touch. And notice, no trackball. There is no Pearl trackball here. What is it? It's actually an optical trackpad. There's an infrared camera under there that's taking a picture pretty much of your finger going over it like 1,000 times a second and just watching it move and determining, is it moving left, is it moving right, how fast is it moving, and or is it going up or down? So no more trackball. Trackpad. Welcome to the future. Okay, so let's take a look at what's new with this guy. We have 3G, which isn't new, but on T-Mobile, so on the 1700 band, very cool. Let's take a look at one of the cooler features we have. I'm going to go to Pictures, Sample Pictures, and okay, that's all well and good. We've seen these before. These come preloaded. On the nice high-res display, HVGA, very nice, half VGA. But the cool thing is, now that you have the trackpad, we can swipe. It supports swipe gestures. Oh, where are they at the end there? So that's a cool little feature. Quickly go through your pictures. Pretty nifty. And we got, everything's a lot smoother. Your applications will run faster because it's got way more application memory, about double. It goes from 128 megabytes to 256, so actually it is double the application memory. The processor is faster, so you're going to notice an overall speed boost. Everything's going to be super zippy. And of course, round out the feature set with GPS, Wi-Fi, and because it is T-Mobile, we have support for Wi-Fi calling. The UMA feature where you can make phone calls over the Wi-Fi network as long as you're hooked up with T-Mobile to do that. You can save on minutes and get pretty much perfect coverage wherever you are inside your home if you don't get perfect coverage inside your home.